this one. Just going to check the time. My glasses on? Okay. This one's called The Dream Brothel. Through watching Schizophrenia, that skull-crushing fantasist, I had it sucked out of me through my ears, was left with nothing but my mind glued and nailed backwards, to be ridden in an SS truck, action T4, being driven by me, slaughtering myself of all my compassion or weakness, hunting down my own sicknesses, forcing myself with weak smiles and a loaded revolver to admit my own fear, medicalize my every moment. My belief in my parents was taken into foster care. My siblings became an embarrassment to be lived beyond. Life being all they were not, my family a defeated city, engrossed in recriminations, jealousy, acts of cowardice, small acts of rescue, gross acts of collaboration, finger pointing. My flesh and blood jumping from windows into inflated life rafts. Oh yes, you're right, it could have been worse. I could have been sleeping on cardboard on a Rio street, or been 6 and breaking bricks for $1 a day in an Indian slum. All that guilt that I survived. That somehow, somewhere, someone else would pay the price. Why did I get a life? But there is nothing special here. Just that after some things you are no more, like being hit by a truck or taking a bullet in the head. Live and let live, let me live, let those who can save themselves. Thank you. Is that enough angst for you? Any suicides? Please, no. Okay, so I'm going to finish with this one, which is sort of a... Well, I'm not going to finish. This is the last one in the book, so I'm going to read this. I'm going to read a couple of lighter ones, actually, written a bit more recently. And there are some lighter poems in this book as well, but I've sort of deliberately concentrated on those themed poems that sort of hinge around the story, although I haven't told it in any chronological order. This one's called A Fairy Tale. He became sane, starting as someone else. He used his ears, took his sight for their own. There was no him. He was no agent to himself. Could not agree that he was real, a part, whole, not animal or machine. There was nothing true, worthwhile, just his. Yet that itself became continuous, a position in space, in time, a body with an inside and an out, a movement from one place to another, a pathway began at birth and ending at death, a chance for forgetting, an introduction to the self. Thank you.